My name is YWCA. I'm the Executive Director of the Latino Hispanic American Community Center of the Greater Harrisburg region. And I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to do this intro segue into some of the stories that have been gathered from throughout our Latino Hispanic American Community Center here.
When people ask you where you're from, what do you tell them?
My name is Ruby. I am from Puerto Rico.
My name is Christian Melendez, Puerto Rico.
Mi nombre es Elsa Juana Briones. Le digo que yo soy de Ecuador.
My name is Isaura. A lot of people call me Sarah. I'm from New York.
My name's Lily. I'll say I'm from Philly or New York, and then I'll say my parents are Dominican.
My name is Jacqueline Chiqui. My parents are from Ecuador, but I was born in New York. Just so that I could probably break that stereotype that I'm illegal and I'm here illegally. But I'm not, because I was born here.
My name's Brianna Jewell, and I wanted to get involved in some Spanish opportunities, so I'm hired as their program manager. I grew up in Rochester, New York. I made my way down here for college.
A stereotype means to me kind of like an expectation or a label.
Actually, usually misinformed.
Beliefs and opinions that we form from a lot of different sources.
Grouping people into a certain category the way they look.
Judging a book by its cover.
It's a rushed perspective of who someone is.
Just making assumptions about them and not knowing their story.
People end up coming to the conclusion without really understanding the bigger picture.
What stereotypes do people have about Latinos or Latinas?
We're loud. People expect us to be loud. I get sassy a lot. That we're just vibrant and out there and a little crazy.
We're lazy, uneducated. The women just have kids. That's all we're good for. The women are sassy. The men are macho. The men are only good at fixing things. The list goes on.
A lot of people just believe that most Latinos that are here are undocumented. The fact is, there are some that are illegal, but not all of us are illegal. Some of us can be fifth generation, and just because we look Latino does not mean we are illegal.
And that undocumented could mean a lot of different things. That they've overextended a visa, that Latinos don't want to learn English. But a lot of times they do want to learn the language, but they just are not able to because of the other priorities in their family.
That we're all Mexican. I'm not Mexican. I know people that are Mexican and people that aren't Mexican.
That every Latino is drug sellers and stuff, dealers. I know a lot of people that are not dealers. I know people that are dealers, but that doesn't mean every Latino is a dealer.
That they all look like me, that they're all tan. We have a lot of Afro-Latinos, and we have a lot of indigenous Latinos, and we have a lot of Caucasian Latinos. So we're not just all the way I look.
Now, why do you think people have negative perceptions of Latinos?
We form them from other people. We form them from the media. We form them from our educational background.
Mostly because how it's portrayed in movies. Because in movies like Scarface, you see a Cuban guy that came to the United States and became a drug lord.
The way that we're perceived on the media is what people think that all of us look and act like.
How do these stereotypes impact you?
Bueno, me afecta porque piensan de que somos así y algunas personas no somos.
It's kind of frustrating.
A little bit uncomfortable.
Honestly, they make me feel like I'm in a box. I'm in a bubble, that this is what I'm supposed to be like, but I'm outside that bubble. So being outside that bubble impacts me because people are try to say that I'm something I'm not. At a certain point, you get tired of hearing the same things you always hear. Sometimes I feel like I'm too tired to try to defend myself, and I just let it go. But I feel like sometimes I should, because people need to know certain things.
I think it comes from a lot of fear sometimes, and maybe just not knowing. A lot of people are uncomfortable with things they don't know, and they come to quick conclusions to help justify things or feel more, sane about a circumstance.
What do you wish people who are not Latino or Latina knew?
How can we help to shatter these stereotypes?
Don't believe what you hear. Some people can be misleading.
Que están hablando mal y que no deben de saber a qué persona le dicen.
It's like bullying in a way. Like if you see somebody getting bullied, you have to like step up for them. To just know that like we're all different. We're not all the same. We're not all gonna fit into this box.
We help to shatter the stereotypes by helping them to learn about the Latino community firsthand.
Educate yourself. Read.
When just people aren't educated or involved in different areas, if you try staying separate, you try staying your own comfortable sphere, then you come to these conclusions about who people are without getting to know them.
Just talking to one another, we never really learn unless we go out there and interact with people.
Reserve judgment until you've interacted. I know a lot of people have experiences from their relatives that they hear. They believe a lot what they hear instead of trying to test it themselves. Stepping into another culture is also super important, I think, firsthand. So getting experience in different areas that you're not comfortable with.
Understand that, yeah, there are cultural differences, or there's differences with how we, grew up, or like food we eat, stuff like that, but we're all just the same, we're all people, we just want to be known.
Understanding someone's past and understanding someone's culture is really important to a person. It can help, you come to a bigger understanding, a realization.
As you look at this video and you get a sense of some of the real life stories that are coming from some of the individuals that have lived out these different stereotypes that have gone beyond being a stereotype